I was expecting. They're going for a little bit more mobility. And when we look at the potential flanks that are available on Mad Lion's Koi, the beauty of
the wave in, there was the risk that Elyoya could come down and gank them. So he has to cover for that. They then use the fact they've got the prio to gank Elyoya in his own jungle. And Elyoya was a little bit greedy there.
They'll also open up Frescowy to try and look for some sort of play. If Frescowy can get some of these nice trades and shove Nuke in.
Medic.
Switches to Crescendum, stepping in with the Infernum. They look for the damage. Glacial Prisoner landing on Elyoya. He tries to flash away. Bolt Breaker as well. Dragon secured by Sheo as Elyoya falls to 100 HP. Ice has to dash away from the backside of the fight, but Sheo's going to get the first kill. Now Ice is trading onto Super.
On that bottom side. But the Void Grubs are up, so this could be an opportunity.
Pathmaker. Destiny coming forward as well. He's going to get stunned up. No all out for him either as Elyoya locks him up. Genex down to half HP. There's the cease and desist, and Merwin starting to really open up. Gold card locked. There's the stun again. I don't think there's any escape for the Cassante. MDK on the board.
Identities of both these squads coming into this, but I do think for Mad Lion's Koi, this is definitely where you want to be, taking these more, hey, get turret down objectives on the top side of the map.
As well, all the vision really in favor of BDS right now. Merwin on his way across. There's the quickness. No flash, remember, on Lebrov. Weaver's wall coming in as Lebrov is stunned up, locked up, and sent to Davy Jones. Locker by MDK.
But that's the type of picks that we were talking about. BDS spread out a little too much, and within that small corridor, MDK are able to pounce.
The jungle here because they know Alvaro and Elyoya haven't had the chance to reset their resources, to use the advantage that they gained, but instead they're just going to dive in onto Lebrov. Double root coming out as Ice looks to turn it around, but Super's already got one. TP in by Nuke, the tower will fall. MDK just took the fight in BDS's faces. Alvaro being answered by Frescowy, who doesn't have TP, and this should just be a turret falling. BDS overload the mid lane, and MDK a little bit slow to...
They're all working together as a unit. They're all making sure that they're putting pressure where it makes sense. They're now going to set... Right now, BDS just have the cleaner, simpler macro plays, and it kind of boils down to that fundamentals of just making sure that they back together, move back out onto the map together, and they're kind of taking advantage of these
during the regular season, even what they did really well in spring last year when they made it to the finals. Here we see Genax trying to chase onto Merwin, and Elyoya waiting in the wings. Genax could be locked up here. Flash, Vault Breaker. There's the cease and desist as well. The stun will lock him down, and Merwin.
Tier 1, the ultimate comes down. Well executed. Very clean play from MDK. No contest from BDS. Not much that they can do. They need to go and catch this bot wave as well.
You guys said it. You wanted them to play off the tempo. They all reset at the same time. They came out with their completed items, and they get a tier 1 in the mid lane. Now they're looking for a little bit more as they manage to find the lockup onto Sheo. He stepped a little bit too deep. Ice devoured by Lebrov. Spat out of the backside as Genax comes back into the fight. This could be big. The Cassante joining. Moonlight Vigil gets everyone low with the Infernum as Cassante trying to go all out on the back line. He gets one. He's looking for more, but he can't quite find them. Ice able to escape down towards the bottom of the fight as
this bottom side, nicely done by Mad Lion's Koi to get in, establish vision, and allow that push to come through.
Would be their third of the game. Nuke pushing in. Here's Frescowy and Elyoya, cease and desist into the seismic shove. A tale as old as time here from Frescowy and Elyoya as they find the pick, they find the kill, and perhaps they'll find the big purple.
On a side lane, they don't leverage the Twisted Fate, but they don't need it. And they secure themselves a baron.
For this top tier 2 as well, you're even looking in mid lane as well. Super is starting to pick up that wave to push in.
The objective, MDK will then attack the other side. Let's see if they have the awareness.
Should be okay to try and push out. Maybe you struggle with Genax in one of those side lanes, but
Alvaro's just getting rooted, locked up with the Glacial Prison, gets the quickness off, but not in time. The tower does fall. A turret for a recover. Mark him. Ice in the mid lane. Not with the team right now. He was catching the wave. Sheo will spot MDK. The knockback with the seismic shove. Alvaro going for the knockup as well. Makes a grand entrance in, and the tower forfeit as BDS had to try and...
Eyes on Ice as to what he's up to.
Might not even get a back off here. Lebrov backed away, and Ice is locked up. Beautiful from Merwin. The destiny in his eyes now as perhaps a date with destiny in the finals for MDK lies on the horizon. Genax getting chased away. Elyoya and Merwin still battering them down.
And this unlocks the potential mid-play. The Dragon spawning in about 49 seconds. But what did we say? A minute.
Another stun card, there's the quickness. They lock up Nuke, the Weaver's Wall comes in, but Nuke's able to dodge away. Alvaro dashes back to his team. The Weaver's Wall jumped off by Frescowy, a surfing trip he didn't want to take, but Nuke's not back. Bolt Breaker not close enough to take him out. The Leandry's ticking won't put him down to 0, but there's the inhibitor in the mid lane. Inhibitor tower.
They can like do anything
Still
back.
20 seconds.
I think Frescowy needs to consider going base here. He does of course have the team.
Calibrum dodged by Elyoya. Elyoya Sheo will meet up in the river. There's the quickness. Devour comes out. The charm still landing onto Labrov. He has a flash, but the Weaver's Wall will lock them in place as the damage comes down. And BDS get routed in the jungle. Nuke too late to the party. Showing up an hour after it's finished, and he'll pay the price. Left with the bill by MDK.
BDS just look dizzy on the map, and Mad Lions Koi taking advantage of it. They will look to crack the inhibitor, and they will look to take game one.
A Cinderella story it may be for MDK, doubted by many. But their fans and their players knew what they were about. They are going to go 1-0 up and be 2 games from a date with G2.
First victory on red sides. MDK pick apart.
Catch comp when it comes to neutral objectives, where you want to pick people as they walk in. Well, I don't know, it feels like there's some anti-synergy because Corki doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense with, you know, they're just two sides of the
attack doesn't look the best. So instead, they'll concede this one for now. Labrov. When I think back to the regular season, Hysterics consistently sung Labrov's praises, and I have to. Oh, hang on a minute. He's just going to have to flash, yeah. But now maybe they go for something more here. If he can connect the route, he does.
It's just going to chase him forward. Labrov really should have flashed before the slow from the Winter's Bite. Now he's just dead. Good play by MDK, but Labrov, he was
very enthusiastic reaction. We turn our attention to mid.
Piscowie is going to get locked down here with the Cease and Desist hooked away. Emperor's Divide. Oh, but Sheo flashes in front of him. However, the trigger seeds come back, and now Alvaro can open up on Sheo. No flash on the buy. He looked for the kill, and instead, he is the plate in the mid lane. But MDK will take 2 of these Void Gobs away. Daisy helping out. Merwin coming across as he's already pushed in top. That's a 8 CS lead. Obviously, with the Twisted Fate, every CS you got did give him more gold, so his gold lead was much more sizable in game 1, but he's still very much in control of that top lane here in game 2.
Labrov is looking for something here.
Yeah. Alvaro's going to put up the Unbreakable. There's the knockup. Cussed blows can be procced, and Sheo has the flank position. Super holds on to the flash. Will have to flash away in the end. Doesn't even use it. Come across, hasn't gone back to base, so doesn't have that Nash's Tooth. Daisy killed off, TP behind. Counter TP used by Merwin. There's the package, separates MDK. Alvaro hooked back in, and he'll pay for the fight with his life. Sheo, though, rooted up as Super stands on the front line. The season doesn't get there in time, and the trigger seeds are keeping Super very healthy now. Piscowie dives onto the back line. Ice unable to get into the fight. Okay, work their way towards this mid lane, though. They have the numbers advantage. Sheo going to come across, but this tower already forfeit as MDK crack open the mid tier 1.
And now they can lead. Yeah, I think we still have to get out of there.
Cease and desist on him. He does still have the flash. Labrov will look for it. Now Genax locked up under the tower. Daisy placed down. MDK will take the kill on the Cassante. Merwin able to escape. And it's a 2-for-1 special. A tower and a kill in the top lane for MDK. The Rift Tower coming down might be 3. Tower in the mid lane focused by Ice, but he doesn't have good guns to rattle through the turret. The hook wide again from Labrov.
Oh, the tower shot!
Is that a kill angle?
It might be. Merwin looking
Movement
for
speed is enough. He keeps the mid tower alive. Ice doesn't have a minion wave to siege. They're continuing the siege on the top lane. They're going to get another hit onto this tower. I think that, yeah, they're not going to choose to overstay. 2 towers, a kill. MDK ballooning this gold lead now. 3K is the advantage they find 60 minutes. Labrov forced to execute. I guess he was...
From BDS's Labrov, these individual mistakes, I was about to say, not landing these hooks, is starting to cost them. Not getting dragons, and now realistically, we'll see the play in response from Shea on this top side.
So much credit to MDK as the wallet comes down. Nuke was tanking the tower, has to flash. Merwin looking for the house in the back, but instead he uses the boomerang.
He spams the laugh as well. Merwin, a solo kill onto Nuke. It's starting to feel like BDS are falling apart. Of course, it's just a solo kill. But
Right now, BDS getting whiplash.
Look at that ward, potential TP.
TP behind, as you say. MDK start to retreat. BDS looking for their play. Piscowie flashes away. They're going to try and lock up the Emperor. He's stunned and shut out by Nuke. 2 kills over to BDS as MDK have to retreat.
As long as Mad Lions Koi aren't overextended like that again, you're going to be able to play for this dragon that's right before this dragon spawns. So a really weird play by Mad Lions Koi.
I also think they just thought they had better vision control around it than they did as Super gets enough time to get the Featherstorm down. Sheo no cease and desist for him as Super's able to dodge away, and Super just outplays BDS with the help of Trigger Seeds enough. Unbreakable now as well as Mirwin looking for that flank position. You have to watch that Nav as he gets in behind BDS. Nuke has the flash. Genex keeps Mirwin at bay, but Nuke is locked up. The Nav into the wall doesn't even need to kill off Nuke. Ice gets a shutdown on the back line. A big gold infusion for this Aphelios. He begins to open up on Ayoya. Flashes forward, but Ayoya just enough health to flash and survive. Buffing the wave. Mid lane buffed by Mirwin as well.
There's a little TP ward in behind them again. I wonder if
BDS have a very small window to clear out bot and then move up towards mid, but they don't manage to do it in time, which means Mirwin and Ayoya can step forward and take out that mid lane inhibitor tower. It just survives. Mirwin now stepping in once again, and it will be razed to the ground as BDS have to start to defend. Nuke down to half HP. He dashes away, but he might look to come back into the fight if it continues. Unbreakable up by Alvaro. There's the hook, but Alvaro, one of the tankier members of MDK, is able to survive through the hook in from Labrov. The Gnar back. Genex pulls Mirwin back onto the tower.
When Ayoya joined the league, that was when Mad Lions went on to win back-to-back.
2021, Glacier Fisher used on Ice. He doesn't have the flash, he doesn't have the time to get away. And Alvaro finds the pick on the enemy AD carry. And now MDK begin to open up. The Feather Storm used aggressively as Nuke is atomized by MDK. Mirwin looking for more. Mirwin chasing Genex down underneath the inhibitor tower. And MDK might just look to push through mid. Sheo is calling the wave, which means they do not have the minions to work with. But Mirwin can just take out Genex underneath this turret. TP up towards the top lane. They're going to try and bring some minions in to break the base and break the backs of BDS.
Ice got melted, and so are BDS's chances in this game. The wave is here. They want to try and push this to a game 3.
One step away from glory. One more game away from a date with G2 in the finals. Sheo dives in onto Super, but he just has no damage. The Trigger Seeds a warning for BDS as MDK break open the base. They'll take the Nexus, and they are one game away from finals.
An impressive game. They're going to do the Lee Sin. So that's the Lee Sin top for Genex. For those that don't remember, back when Genex was playing on SK, this was one of his go-to picks in the top lane. He had a lot of comfort with it.
Finishing them, now looking for the reset. Because of that, Ayoya just immediately runs top to get the white grubs because he knows that with the timing window that he has, Sheo can't try and contest them. Now Genex
flashes, Mirwin has to flash, Sonic Wave hits, and the kick back up. The Inspire shield, you gotta think about these things, Genex. Forces Mirwin away. It's a flash for flash burns in the top lane.
I still think that's a favorable trade for Genex, though, as you rightly said.
Mad Lions Koi, though, like you saw the Shale was there, you saw the Lavrov was there, and they still were like, no, we can make this play happen. So I think just over-forcing a little bit on that one.
They still get the flash out, though, so ultimately a win, and it sets them up nicely for another place.
Bob's going to flash onto Alvaro. No flash, remember, on this Renata, and nowhere for him to go. The bailout buys you a second, but like most bailouts, doesn't really do much in terms of the economic status of Alvaro. A kill goes over to Labrov. Ice going to get a turret plate here in the bottom lane.
These are the consequences of the play that was invested in mid. While they do get the flash out from Nuke, it was at the cost of Alvaro's flash as well. He loses his life. Plates are going to be funneled into Ice. BDS draw themselves first blood. A small goal lead for now. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going, as while they do secure the Dragon, 6 grubs secured for MDK.
Yeah, and I think Genex just trying to keep Mirwin at bay. The Mantrad Focus Resolve gives Mirwin so much healing. You can see the shielding as well, but Lavrov is here. Mirwin does have the flash, but does he have any way to get out of this? I don't think so. As BDS claim their second, so both Ice and Sheo actually come out of the affair relatively healthy. And Leoya looking for more as he lands the knock-up onto Sheo. Crescent guard down, Labrov. They're fighting a 4v3. Bailout being used as Leoya is not brought back from the brink of death. Frescari trying to dodge around this fight as much as possible, but Ice begins to open up. Frescari dodges to the top side. Ice dashes towards the bot side. The rest of BDS have gone to try and chase the Akali, who still has flash. And Ice is left in a 2v1 down towards bot.
Sheo still coming down towards his bot side, though. Knows that they're low. Wants to see what else he can get done. Flash is available for both players and a heal, so I don't think you can overextend here, Sheo.
Handshake, pulls him back. Sheo dashes forward, super low, the bailout in. The killer instinct won't be enough. No, not enough damage for Sheo. They can reset some BDS, give it up.
way too much invested from BDS towards that, though. You made your choice. Like, you decided that you wanted to go for Rift Herald. The trade will always go towards Mad Lions Koi. They could have maybe looked for push in mid into Rift Herald and look for something, or even like look for a play on top side. But trying to contest on that bot side and invest in that much just puts you so far behind.
I agree with you. I think the Herald play probably would have been their best option. They had numbers advantage mid.
Genax no flash, has the kick, misses the Sonic Waves, so no escape through Elioya. Genax falls. The safeguard not living up to its name as MDK find another.
And this should unlock this bot tower as well. Azir gonna destroy the top lane on. Mirwin has his eyes on Sheo, does of course have the flash.
First route comes out. The win becomes Lightning Crescent Guard invested as well as Sheo pulled back with a handshake. They're just running into the meat grinder. BDS want their cake, they want to eat it too, but MDK are picking up the crumbs as BDS are leading them on a merry chase. There's so many easy kills. To MDK, it was 1 and 4 a minute ago, now it's 4 and 4. They lose tier 1 in the bot lane. They're going to lose damage on the tier 2 as well. Nuke gets to push in, but what an absolute disaster class from BDS.
They wanted their cake and it ends up on their face instead. Yes, you'll get the... Wait.
Nope.
No, Alvaro with the shield, but as you say, I mean, you lose bot tier 2, you lose a bunch of kills. Yes, you will get some damage on mid turret, but Super now moving top to try and defend the top tier 2.
It's likely that they're going to lose this. Nuke is going to spot Super out.
Nuke has no flash, Super might just take the fight.
Yeah, but he has the tower as well.
Okay, yep, Super maybe shouldn't have taken that fight. The killer instinct comes out and Super's down. Okay, well, so you could see what he was thinking, mate. Just
yeah, but I mean,
it all through.
Just as BDS made a number of mistakes in the bot side, big one there from Super.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what just happened in the last couple of minutes. If he could just
I feel like
hanging, oh no,
I feel like that
like defend the Rift Herald plane, you're perfectly happy, and I think that's like I would have preferred if instead of Elioya, Nuke will do significantly more if left unharmed, but for Scowie in a 1v1 will have that advantage.
Damage the wall as well. Merwin forced away as Ice dashes in and Merwin falls. Shutdown goes over to Nuke, and now MDK have to back off the Baron. Recall immediately from Frescowie. He's going to try and answer that bot wave push. Will BDS continue towards the Baron?
Sitting in the fog of war.
Elioya's really deep here. Now, so he is going to get the knock up on above, and Super and Alvaro are on their way. Cease and desist onto Nuke to dive in as well. TP invested by Genax. Stopwatch from Nuke will buy him a second. Counter TP as well from Frescowie as he tries to dive onto the backline. Super going low. True Shot Barrage will find him 2. So far over to Frescowie. They're looking to make it 3 as Genax has to dash away from Elioya.
Forcing MDK to try and respond to them.
Frescowie's going to try and get around here. Will be spotted on that control ward. Lebrov locked up for the second. Baron secured by BDS. Can they get out or do they look for the engage? Dashing forward, Elioya going in, cease and desist on Lebrov. Hostile takeover is going to land on 4 as well. As Sheo in the backline with the Crescent Guard just doesn't take any damage. BDS can re-engage, but perhaps discretion is the better part of valor here as the Killer Instinct goes in. Nuke tries to open up a Super, the Killer Instinct shield not enough to keep him alive. Elioya trading up towards the top side, 2 kills so far to MDK. Merwin able to find one on the backline as Nuke falls, and now it's all on Ice and Genax, and Frescowie's diving in. Ice on a rampage, Mirwin falls. Genax diving back forward as Elioya falls low. Ice begins to open up and the bailout won't save you today. It's a triple for Ice. Give Genax 1 to boot as BDS.
They're going to start cracking open these towers.
BDS finally find a fight in this.
4,000 gold off this Baron. Elioya trying to get in, Super diving forward. Sheo dives onto the backline himself. Lebrov not here to help out with the re-engages. Frescowie looks for the flank, but he's spotted by a control ward. Cease and desist going in as Ice is locked up. Elioya flashes the wall, but Ice follows suit. Hostile takeover has Nuke battering into the back of his team. Super finds one. Frescowie though hit with a kick, and now Ice at Genax and Sheo, the 3 members of BDS left alive, as Super's already got 2 kills in this fight, and he's come out damn healthy. Sheo still has the smite, he can look for the steal. Elioya no flash on him. Ice joining up with his team as BDS look for the re-engage. A steal here could turn the game on its head. Elioya dashing to the side, Genax dashing in as Alvaro falls low. Merwin takes a chunk with an arcane shift and a mystic shot. The True Shot Barrage finds 2. He's got ice in his veins and death in his eyes as BDS find the shutdown. The dragon secured. The fight secured.
MDK definitely stand a chance of winning.
Genax tries to dash away. Elioya has cease and desist here. Lands the knockup with the Vault Breaker. TP invested as well. As Mirwin will join the fray. Now Genax is dead. He has the GA. No one really there to save him. Nuke's pushing in top. Sheo pushing in mid. Ice was away on a red buff. And there's the shutdown, more gold into Super. Going the
Dude.
wrong way to spot him. If Frescowi's just hiding in that bush by the Razor Beaks, and that's exactly what he's doing. Lebrov down to half HP. Nuke looking for a flank of his own. Lebrov pops the Unbreakable. Will TP in behind by Genex. Frescowi waiting for his moment. The opportune time to strike. Cease and desist. Dive in with a perfect execution, but the Emperor's Divide separates them immediately. Still Frescowi takes the kill. And now it's all on Nuke to put down the damage. Super's fallen. Frescowi trying to do everything he can here, even through the bailout. He's kicked, he's locked up, he's knocked up, and he's down. BDS looking to push through mid.
The response from Nuke on the Emperor's Divide, they barely spot out the Akali trying to get that position and immediately follow him back, and with the bases being stopped, this is going to be it. BDS, they're going to win the game.
They shut down Ice, but the secondary carry in Nuke stands strong. It's only Merwin. I don't know if his wave clear is enough. Of course, the Karma, he's not going to be given the chance.
Dashes away, but Genex takes them out. The Nexus Tower's in the sights of BDS. They were knocked to the mat twice, but they came back up and they said, I think I've got one more in me. They will take us to game 4 eventually as Nuke padding out the stats before they take out the Nexus. One more dance between BDS and MDK.
It was a hard-fought fight for BDS.
For a
Is there
while.
still a
Yeah,
counter pick
right.
you could do, or no?
Unironically, Cassante is a really, really good pick into Gragas because you know you're kind of matching front line, but you are.
Should be an uncontested blue buff in favor of Sheo. Going to be denied away from Elyoy. Is there a window for Elyoy to look for a fight here?
Alvaro stepping forward here, knocked up, locked up, looking for the final order for the 3 Talons. They get the knock up again. One more order, enough at first blood, but a double root coming out from Super. There's the heal that we talked about earlier. Elyoy falling low, down to 100 HP. Super stepping back forward. Sheo dashing back in, flashed away by the MDK AD carry, and he'll escape him. Text if you want me to deal with this.
Yeah, yeah, because I was about to go into, like, if he contests that, this is the classic, where's my team?
I was going to say Phone Booth is a very different movie if Shea's in it.
We'll be able to move down into this river. The dragon becomes the next point of contention. Sheo engages.
Sheo going forward onto Frescowi. Elyoya dashes in. Nuke still has the Emperor's Divide down towards the bottom side. Ice trading in. Alvaro falling low. He falls first. Red-white for Super, though. Dodges the True Shot Barrage by stepping past it. And he should be able to get a counter kill, but he can't in time. Hard when you start losing. Genex flashing early here. Doesn't body slam away. Season desist coming in. Flash hook from Alvaro as well as Genex gets the knockback, but Alvaro tanking
It's an opportunity to funnel plates, particularly because you're looking to get yourself
Super's kind of low.
6 grubs.
Super's kind of low.
He actually flashes that.
I don't know if that does 500 damage right now.
Don't the minions also reduce
No,
this for
they
each
used
target?
to reduce. They got rid of that a while ago.
Okay.
So yeah, one of those old things you know because you've been casting for a while that gets changed, and then you forget about it.
There was
like
a
after
really
year.
bad one. I played Kassadin the other day, and in my head, Force Pulse.
Reset. And now Super's very alone. Labrov.
No flash, remember, knocked back. Genex looking for the bomber, can't quite find it. Severum with the Moonlight Vigil heals him up. The root coming down as well. Super knows he doesn't win this, and then he oversteps looking for it. True Shot Barrage. Come hail.
Ice, I think, should have enough gold if he resets to try and see that, or try and pick up his next item, but I think this is weird that you're letting this much control over the Mad Lions Koi.
LeBron's gonna get hooked as well. MDK just step in. LeBron almost falls will to Frescowi. Merwin coming in from the side as well. Sheo trying to flash away. The hook connects the Crescent Guard down. A lot invested here by BDS just to retreat, and MDK might get the cherry on top of this pie. A dragon waiting for them.
Merwin was considering throwing out that ultimate. Can't quite find a good angle, so the mid-jungle of BDS stay alive. Super continues to pressure in the mid lane. Ice doesn't quite have the wave clear to hold him off. Alvaro, will he commit the Hex Flash? No, he's just hit mainly his moral support as the tower will end up falling and the dragon to boot. So MDK,
Huge swing.
a really big swing, getting that kills on the board.
On this ward. They know it's there. Control ward goes down from LeBron. Sheo now steps forward. Genex under the tower. 5v3 begins to erupt. The quickness coming out. Genex able to survive. A good charm out from LeBron as well as they're locked down for. The Emperor's Divide comes out and MDK have just gifted BDS a kill under the tower. That's 2. They're looking for 3 as Merwin cannot escape. A beautiful reaction play. Eventually a 5v. A couple of MDK players left over as Ice did join the fray. Mid lane tower falls. BDS Baron up in 38 seconds time. Friscawi is going to answer with a tower of his own in the top lane, building up towards that horizon.
But I still think you're going to have a lot of tools coming online from Madline's Koi later.
I spotted with the cease and desist, tries to get under the tower, TP in, all out, knocks him back, the Pathmaker as well, there's the hook, and the Death Squad pays dividends! MDK find a kill, they look for more as Sheo's now caught out. Merwin looking for the knockback, but the Crescent Guard will keep him safe for now. LeBron gets the knock, and Pots of Quickness goes up towards the top side. The knockback with the explosive cask, Sheo falling low, but not falling to his grave. How will Lebrov escape from this? I believe he won't.
The Baron is up. Like, there's a very big window here for MDK to just force this. I'm surprised that they're chasing for Lebrov when they could just get this massive neutral objective. I guess they're just going to be happy with the kills. A massive pick onto Ice. They get his heal, they don't quite get his flash.
So has the Emperor's Divide, cease and desist available for Leoya, flash almost back up. Mirwin goes forward within Tofu's, there's the Vault Breaker. Nuke uses the Emperor's Divide to try and get away, tries to dodge the dredge line, but he's pulled into the... It's the Leoya and friends squad finding them out. BDS playing around this top.
MDK's like, well, if they're behind us, then let's just push. Nuke is gonna die.
Caught out, locked up, CC'd, and he's dead again.
Dead Squad, Dead Squad.
Carry this fight as he did so well in the previous game.
The Mirwin has the all-out, Super doesn't have good guns. 10,000 HP on the Baron, the True Shot Barrage takes Super down to half. Shielded up a little bit now, has good guns. Crescendum Severum, Baron down to 9,000 still. Mirwin trying to tank up that front line, and Tofu's dodge to the side of Ice dashing forward. They're looking for the damage on the Cassante. The hook's gonna land from Genax. Genax falling low, down to half. Ice trying to put the damage down, but Super gets the kill on Gragas, and MDK look for more. Super has the shurikens, but BDS have the disengage. Shale pulled out with the all-out. Ice still trying to get the damage onto Super. Nuke's back up. The Crescent Guard coming out, the quickness as well from Lebrov. He tries to get onto Super, he manages, but there's no follow-up. Nuke with an Emperor's Divide that went all the way to Narnia, and Super dashes in. He flashes forward, and you can see that Genax is now going to TP in. He has Explosive Cask. Mirwin is down to about half HP. Genax going to be spotted on a wall. Friscawi low on mana. Super the same. Elioya dashing forward, has the cease and desist. Ice has to get away from the back of this. The True Shot Barrage just wide as Sheo falls, and BDS
Got it. One more time. Alvaro stepping forward.
almost step into the breach as Sheo goes forward. Alvaro locked up. True Shot Barrage goes wide. The quickness onto the backline, and now perhaps Genax can get in there as well. And they've caught out Super. The shutdown to Ice Elioya falls second, and BDS have finally found a team fight that they were looking for. MDK scattered to the hills. Can they escape? Can they delay enough for the Baron not to be an option for BDS, because they've begun it? Merwin dashed in, Genax and Ice alongside Lebrov just trying to kill off this Cassante. Alvaro the first target in their sights. BDS can't do the Baron though because they don't have their tank to help them out. Friscawi standing across the wall. Mantrid in a flame, he didn't flash for it earlier, but Mantrid in a flame here might be huge. Doesn't land on anyone. Dodged to the side by BDS. Genax re-engages onto the Baron. Recall out from Merwin, has the TP but won't be there in time. BDS finally secure the Baron as Ice secures the shutdown, and what a merry-go-round. So long ago will finally be taken by BDS. MDK backs on the ropes, but they were in this position not 10 minutes ago when they fought back to find a gold lead in the game. A lot of it rests, you have to feel, on Super's shoulders. David Martinez Garcia with a lot of weight to carry this game for MDK if they are going to make it through to the finals.
But the thing is, BDS, they're pushing in the mid lane. Yes, you get the tier 2 and top in trade for Dragon, which honestly I think is worth for Madlands Koi, but Super can't defend by himself. The guns are not good for clearing waves, especially against the Baron, so BDS are going to be able to get...
Cut of meat. Is it Lebrov? He's going to step. He's going to get hooked. He's going to get locked up. And the Rakan is boiled in the jungle.
BDS then with the numbers disadvantage feel that they can't put any pressure on the map. And then ultimately it ends up in this stalemate where towers gradually end up coming to a range where he can actually hit them. And I think that BDS don't ever need to go within that range.
I think Friscawi can help with that though.
Shale gets caught with the dredge line, puts the Crescent Guard down. Elioya looking for that flank position. Alvaro down to half HP. Merwin pushing forward. A great cast though. Knocks Alvaro back into the meat grinder. Shale trading with Merwin down towards the bottom side. Friscawi down as well. As now Elioya joins the fray, but a little bit too late today, you feel. Cease and desist, but BDS don't listen to your demands. Elioya will fall to Nuke, Genax and Lebrov. Merwin fell as well, and there's only Super left alive to defend.
Lebrov with another fantastic re-engage after tearing apart Alvaro. The carries of BDS are just left completely untouched. This Ezreal Azir combo is doing work for BDS, and I stand corrected. They don't care about the Baron or the Dragon.
Oh my god!
They're looking to try and end the game. Super though, can he make the miracle happen?
Couldn't clear the minion wave. Alvaro on his way out again! Janax with the bomber to take us into game 5!
And just like that, this
Look towards the Gragas. He did a great job of catching out Super in the last game, but Super has more tools at his disposal to escape this game.
And I think this is where Mad Lions Koi, the draft, I love it. The fact that Brand is going to
Blue buff being started off by Sheo after clearing his full top side. Seems like an awkward gank angle.
They're going to land the knock-up onto Lebrov. He dashes in, can look to try and get out, but he went Gleaming Quill second. Needs a couple more autos on Alvaro to kill him off, and he can't get there in time. Super secures the...
Mad Lions Koi get themselves first blood. Their early games have not been the strongest in the last two, where they have fallen short to BDS, so a good start for them.
Also, one of the foibles of playing Rakan into a lane like this, often you'll take the E second if you think you're going to be trading heavily in the lane, but when you're playing into a melee matchup, you want the Gleaming Quill for a little bit of extra healing, as Genex is just winning out this 1v1 in the top lane. Looks to body slam, can't quite land it, but Merwin still falls. Aliora on his way, flashes forward and secures the counter kill. Through the fight, a slight gold lead for MDK early on here.
Is hovering.
Hovering down towards this bottom side, flash, stun, crash, down and crash goes Lebrov. Elioya
into mid instead.
Frescawi has the Emperor's Divide, just hit level 6. Nuke not yet at that level 6. Hits in now. Frescawi going forward, needs to try and flash away from this. Can try and trade back onto Nuke. Doesn't flash the knock up, and Frescawi holds on to his summoner, but falls for it in the mid lane. Dragon
Sheo's going to have to concede this. So first Dragon, 2 grubs. Alioya off to a very strong start on this Brand.
Brand takes him so quickly. Oh, he almost got it where the second shield doesn't proc, where you just take them both immediately because you kill them at exactly the same time. Didn't quite, but still takes them very quickly as he gets it on BDS's side. Janax should be able to push it in, but it's going to take him a little bit longer than you would have liked, and Elioya is on his way. There's a ward in that pixel bush for Janax. Merwin lands the Intofus. Janax no flash, pulled back with the all-out into the stun, into the Pillar of Flame, and he's burned to the crisp. Way back towards the bottom lane, has that magical footwear, enchanted with a little bit of extra swiftness. Do tours of the jungle through the eras as the all-out comes out from Merwin. Janax has the explosive cast, has to flash. Elioya looking for this top lane now. Dash back in Tofu, smash back, but Janax misses the body. And in the end, it's a solo bolo.
But this one with a kill on top is going to be sweet for MDK.
Great start for Janax, but now finds himself 1 and 3. While the Dragon will be lost, MDK securing themselves another 5 grubs. Of course, I forgot the one was secured earlier by Sheo. Top side of the map is looking
in a position where there's not much you can do here on this bot side, although maybe a catch.
Alvaro looks for Ice, has the cleanse, has the flash, still stunned up. Lebrov going in with the quickness, the Feather Storm, and Super walks into them, but Super begins to open up. Ice ticking, dodges away from Lebrov, but he'll still die to the burn. Elioya secures the kill. Lebrov trying to get the hell out of there. BDS are able to retreat, but they lose their AD carry and both of his summoners.
Well, Leandri's doing work there for Elioya. Sheo hovering around the bot side, TP.
Super has nothing, but he does have his teammates to support. They look for Elioya, the bounty sitting on his shoulders. He lands the Pillar of Flame, but Janax comes in, and Nuke is given none as the double goes over to Janax. Has that quickness, has a flash of his own. BDS beginning to collapse. Lebrov spotted on a control ward. Alvaro is going to hex flash across the wall as Sheo dashes forward. The Rift Arrow down to 1,000, secured by Elioya. Alvaro down, taken out by Ice. Merwin trying to get away from the top side of this fight. Might be chased down by Janax, but really it's only the Cassante you don't want to pull down. The Crescent Guard used as well. BDS should just back away from this entirely now. You've lost the Crescent Guard. You've been forced out of your jungle. Give up the Drake. You get a tier 1 in the top lane. As soon as you...
I think Shane was trying to move down to make sure there was no dive follow-up on towards Nuke in that bot side, but they're still hovering around here. I think this is a little bit dangerous from Nuke sticking around this bot side because they could still look for a potential play. Like Frescawi isn't quite backed away yet. Feels a little bit more comfortable on the Cassante, but and the wave being cleared out means that it's MDK pick up the win on the map play, and everyone in BDS.
Take a breath. We take a second. 20 minutes in. The gold is very even. Both teams. It's getting chipped away at. The health bars so far in favor of MDK. They've lost control of that mid tower. I'd love to see them start this objective back up again, try and force the TP out, but they've actually sent Frescawi top lane. He's sieging onto the tier 2. That tower is getting lower and lower And then as more members get dragged away, this could be MDK's window to just force the Baron.
No package now for Nuke.
Look at Sheo's health bar, 50% just from Mirwin.
Mirwin keeps him at bay. Ice now trying to join up with the rest of his team. Sheo going to be forced away, the Pathmaker. They might focus down Mirwin first, but he's so tanky. All out brings Sheo away, and the Baron secured by MDK. Sheo falls to Mirwin as he dashes across the wall and escapes. It's a heist of a century by MDK. They get the Baron, they get out. Mirwin still trying to escape, and Genax can't chase any further because his teammates are here.
Mirwin says, not today, Sheo. He just, Casante's all over him, doesn't give him room to breathe. And now with the Baron buff, MDK are filled with confidence. The TP comes in, their siege continues as they look to unlock another tower and likely convert this into a Drake.
10 seconds until Sheo's up. They will get that mid-tier fourth, but BDS again just not able to keep control of that topside jungle, and the longer routes back and forth give control to Madline. A big barrel sends him back, gets some kills. He slowed down the pace, but it's a very, very long shot here for BDS.
Still buffed up, red and blue on their shoulders, and with Nuke and Ice in mid lane, MDK will crack the final standing.
Turn my attention to mid. Labrov looking for a flank, but Alvaro may have found one first.
Alvaro already down onto Ice, the cleanse, the flash away, but he's pulled back by the Magnus Storm, and it's magnetic for finals for MDK. They find two off it. Labrov was looking for the flank, but he just didn't have time to execute. MDK now breaking open the base. Mirwin in the top lane. Nuke and Genax trying to defend Labrov here. Back with his team to see perhaps if they can have one last stand, one last charge for their lineup. Hex flash in by Alvaro. Double inhibitor will be forfeit. And MDK, will they look for more?
The Spanish wall makes its way ever closer to the nexus of BDS. The pressure is mounting, but they will.
Would not spotted. Mirwin looking for that flank position. Ice, no summoners. Labrov has his package available as Nuke goes in. They look for Super. Magnus Storm once again. Super trying to get towards the back of the fight as Nuke is up towards the backside. Crypt Bloom going to heal him up, but Super's already fallen. Labrov dashing away. Ice kept at bay by Mirwin. He's fallen. And now we'll see if Genax is able to survive. He's not. Nuke has to do it all. But the Emperor has other plans as MDK wipe them away.
Madline's Koi will keep their dreams alive. They will move forward and they will find themselves against G2 tomorrow.
You can put them in F, you can put them in D, you can put them wherever you damn well please. The only tears MDK care about are the tears of their enemies. You called them Alyoyo and friends, you mocked them. Well, Alyoyo and friends are going to finals.